Marzano was a theorist that stated learning could not happen in an unorganized classroom. This section of the screencast focuses on how to engage students, how to establish rules and procedures, and how to develop lessons. And what will I do to engage students? Engaging students can be accomplished in several ways. One way is to address high energy. The teachers will pace the lesson in a way to avoid lag time. This can be accomplished through games. The observer would see students responding to questions using response cards, signals, or using a timer. Another way to engage students is to offer competition among students. The students would be placed in groups. The observer would give points given to the team with the correct answer. A third way to engage students is to provide unusual or missing information. Before teaching the lesson or unit, students would give students several interesting facts, such as falling is the most common nightmare. Students could also participate by finding their own interesting or unusual facts about a topic. The observer would see the teacher or student talking about their findings before the lesson. And what will I do to establish or maintain classroom rules and procedures? Organizing the classroom will help keep its students engaged. One way to do this is to set up the room to facilitate learning. The observer will see a setup that has enough seats and space for students. The teacher should be able to reach any desk in 4 steps. The classroom has 5 to 8 rules for each station for elementary or middle schools, and then 5 to 8 for high school classrooms. The observer will see the rules clearly posted in the correct areas. And finally, there will be rules or procedure review. The observer would see the teacher stating to the student what the procedure or rule was and then how they should do this the next time. And then finally, how will I develop effective lesson plans? In this section, teachers will develop effective lessons. Teachers will set goals for students. The observer will either hear what the learning goal is. They should have this posted in the classroom or where the students can see it. Teachers will help deepen students' understanding. This is accomplished through classwork or homework. The observer would see the teacher modeling the practice and then assigning additional work either for home or to complete during the class time. And then finally, the teacher is ready for an engagement activity. The teacher should be ready to use a strategy such as games to engage students. They should alternate each day with a different activity. An observer would have to observe several days, but they would see a different type of activity each day they came to observe.